Morning. Welcome to Works of Art here in the mountain. Please like, subscribe, hit the notify button. It'll help me out and I would definitely appreciate it. Today's task is to work on the skid loader. We're going to try and get the drive belt adjusted. It's a fairly simple task. I've done it several times before, as well as replacing the drive belt. Let's go. So here's the guts of the 7753 Bobcat. Back door open. I already took the belt shroud off. It's supposed to be 3 clips. I have 1 left, which is, I think, a positive in my estimation. A lot of them don't have any. So what we're trying to do is work on that drive belt right there that runs that big pulley. Way back in there is an adjuster. So you won't be able to see what I'm doing because I'm not going to try and not take the battery or the airbox out. Let's see if I can sneak my arm back in there, get the idler loosened up, get a pry bar in there, and get it tightened back up. I think it's just a 9/16 bolt on the idler. You probably couldn't see what I was looking at before, but way back in there, behind these wires, is that idler. Trying to get a flashlight on it for you. Trying to do the flashlight and hold the camera and get it focused and yada da da da. Right there's the idler. You can see there's a bolt on that you can loosen up, get a pry bar in there and tighten it up. Well, it looks like the old drive belt retention has turned into a belt replacement. I wouldn't even call this one a drive belt anymore. Not much driving going on here. So I already have a belt on order because I figured this might happen. So it'll be here tomorrow. We'll finish putting it on tomorrow and should get this girl back up and running. Can't live without Miss Skiddy. Okay, thanks y'all. This is the tensioner that came off of it. As you can see, and maybe here, it's still in good shape. This looks to be the old style tensioner that you just manually adjust, and I'm fine with that. I don't need to spend the money on the new style tensioner if this one's still going to work for me. Just mounts up with that 1 single bolt right there, and then you tension it by prying up here, up and down, and that puts the tension on the belt. Hope that gives you a little explanation of what's going on. New belt will be here tomorrow morning or tomorrow sometime, and we'll either get it on tomorrow or Saturday if it's not raining, since I'm still working outside because I'm still working on the shop. Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to Works of Art. It's a rainy, drizzly morning this morning. Gonna try and get this skid loader job done. Got my belt yesterday. I'll show you that. A little bit different than what the one I took off looks like. Also need to see about feeding the piggies this morning and get stove loaded. Got a couple things to do. Come on along. Here you can see the belt that I took off. It's looking pretty rough compared to what the new belt looks like. I think this should make a big difference. No squeal, more power. Everything should run smoother. All right, let's dig in. See what we got here. Flashlight. Flashlight. Let's see where I can put this guy. Okay, new belt. Here we go. Well, they certainly don't make it easy to get that tensioner on. There is not much room. I ended up putting the tensioner on and had the belt off this pulley, and then rotated the pulley with the crank bolts around until the belt got on. I had to make sure it was lined up on that back pulley back there, which the first time I did it, it wasn't. And then I got my fan drive belt back on. Hopefully it will stay tensioned up properly. So time for a start, see what happens. Here we go. Click, glow plugs. And start. No squeaky. That's good. Let's check it out back. Not sure if the fan's driving. That belt looks good. Looks like the fan belt came off back in there. I'm going to have to see what's up with that. The tensioner didn't seem like it was wanting to tension too well. Maybe I'll have to spray a little goo on there. Replacing that belt tensioner may be in my future. We'll have to watch it and see. Going into the winter, it might not be too bad. Plus, I don't run this that long, that hard, but definitely need to have that fan running. I'll look it up, see if I can get one on hand so that I have it ready to go when I need to do it. That and the belt. Okay, we're calling this a great success. Last thing, need to add a couple gallons of hydraulic fluid. The little girl goes through a little bit. She has a leak somewhere way down deep and I can't seem to find it. Gonna just keep adding, maybe 2 or 3 gallons every 50 hours, something like that. Not too bad. I think the machine ate my remote record button. Oh well, we'll get this fluid pumped in here. It's a slow process. Cheapy Harbor Freight hydraulic oil pump. All right, there we go. That should do her for another 50 hours or so. Okay, let's see how we run here. On external mic, hopefully it works. Hopefully I don't lose my phone on the mag mount. Hook to the front of the loader. Almost got it. No squeaky squeaky. Sounds good. All right, I'm going to run up to the shop and drop this off and then bring Elvis back. And that'll be my morning. Going to feed the piggies yet. Then I'm on to some tasks inside the house. Again, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, notify, do all that good stuff. Talk to you later.